Hey, guys.
This is obviously, like, turnover is not where you want it to be. But
Yeah.
Six in a game, it doesn't matter who's out there. What was kind of the thought after the game? You guys are talking about that.
Yeah. I mean, I think at first glance, it's hard to not talk about anything other than 6 turnovers. But I think preseason games, you're trying to get film out there. I think that there are a lot of really good things that we can all learn from. And so without seeing the film and knowing what was going on, and it's hard to really say. But I think that there were some really good things, overall. Obviously, the glaring mistakes were the turnovers that we just can't have.
And on the one with Ty specifically, you guys just kind of crossed wires a little bit on that?
Yeah, there's a little confusion there. I was expecting him to stay on the move in that look, and he thought he should settle. And, there's a little pressure and had to get the ball out. And I think those are the things that, it's nice to see in a preseason game. And so we can make sure that between our room and that room that we're all on the same page. And, we'll continue to work through those things.
When you're in a competition, I mean, and there is a mistake made, like, does it feel different? Do you feel like, how do you process that given that,
Yeah, I mean, look, the talk of the competition is, right here. I think for me, it's going out there and playing my best football every night. So I don't like when things don't go well. I don't like when things don't go well if I'm in a competition or I'm not in a competition. At the end of the day, I'm trying to be as good as I possibly can for my teammates. So that it's all the same.
Did you feel like you went with them early following the first drive?
Yeah, I think again, I think that there were some really good things, and I think we were moving the ball. I know we had some costly mistakes that we overcame on a few drives, and so without seeing the tape, there were some really good things that we saw tonight. The first drive, I thought, guys were where they needed to be, and I was seeing the field, and that was it was good.
You guys are going out there without a significant chunk of who you guys are expecting to have out there week 1. How do you personally kind of evaluate this? Is it just getting you need to get all those guys in the right spot, or
Yeah, it's a good question, and I don't know that I have a great answer for you. I think at the end of the day, we've been doing this long enough. You guys have seen how seasons go, and it's hard to last 17 games in an NFL season. So I think these things are really important for us to establish depth. And, obviously we hope guys don't get injured and we have everyone that we need every game, but that's not the reality. So I think you assess each game like it is a game, and there's some things to clean up, which we've got time to do that, but there's certainly a sense of urgency.
Now you guys are changing up the process at the line of scrimmage with setting protections. How'd that go today, just in the first live action of that?
I thought everything was pretty smooth. Eric McCoy did a great job, and he's a smart player, and I think everyone was on the same page. I don't think there was a lot of miscommunication up front, and I thought that was really smooth.
What are some of the ways that you and Jameis have been able to help each other on the sidelines of games like this? Do you two process, like, seeing the field in different ways, or are you similar?
Yeah, I mean, I think we might digest information differently, but the information is all the same. So whether we get that from each other or whether we get that from pictures, but I know that there were times, tonight and historically last year, that I would come to the sideline and Jameis would, give an insight. We have plays where we have routes that are alerts that we have that might not be part of a progression, but he'll peek those for me, and I did the same thing for him when he was playing tonight, and just throw little one-liners in there for him, and again, you can take that information and do with it what you want, but it's all about getting good information and then making the right decision.
I feel like your chemistry is with Callaway, especially on the one on the move
Mhm.
on the sideline.
Yeah, I like Callaway. He's a great player. I think he's stepped up and has made a lot of plays throughout all camp. So, in that particular play, that's the expectation for him. And you get him on a route like that, you expect him to win and put the ball out there, and he's going to make the play. And he's a good player, and that's what we've seen the last 2 weeks.
Obviously no film yet, but initial impressions from Ian during the second half.
Ian? I thought Ian handled the situation really well. I was proud of him. There was a lot of young guys that he was playing with, and when you step in the huddle, all eyes go to you. And I had conversations with guys that were in the huddle, and all the feedback was really positive. And I think that he handled the situation really well. Guys were not in the spots that he was expecting them, and it's part of playing in the preseason, and it's about managing the chaos, and I think he did that really well. Good. Thanks, guys.